Customer loyalty has been one of the most difficult problems to solve for every firm. To understand the essentials of loyalty so as to develop the best strategies, many suggestions were made in the article When's Consumer Loyalty, which is now presented by Group 3A. Satisfaction does not universally translate into loyalty. When the academic field started to research more on loyalty, more companies have shifted from merely satisfaction-focused to loyalty-focused strategies. Therefore, the purpose of this article is to explain the satisfaction-loyalty relationship by investigating what aspect of the consumer satisfaction response has implications for loyalty and what portion of the loyalty response is due to this satisfaction component. The first concept to understand is satisfaction. It is the pleasure of fulfillment of need, desire, and goal. Meanwhile, loyalty is a deeply held commitment to rebuy preferred product consistently. Ultimate loyalty is a fervently desire to rebuy a product or service and will have no other against on us and at on cost. There are 6 presentations of satisfaction and loyalty. First, satisfaction and loyalty is the same concept. Second, satisfaction is a core concept of loyalty. Third, satisfaction is just one of the components of loyalty. Fourth, there is an existence of ultimate loyalty, of which satisfaction and simple loyalty are components. Fifth, some fraction of satisfaction contributes to loyalty and some do not. Lastly, satisfaction is the beginning of transitional sequence that culminates in a separate loyalty state.
There are several conceptualizations to define true customer loyalty. Previously, there was 3-dimensional loyalty that led to a deep commitment, which were belief, attitude, and connection. Following that, Oliver expanded the structure up to 4 stages: cognitive loyalty, affective loyalty, cognitive loyalty, and action loyalty. Cognitive loyalty is information-based, where perceivable information of a certain brand indicates that one brand is more desirable compared to its alternative. Affective loyalty is emotional loyalty, where a kind of attachment or attitude to the brand has developed through a cumulatively satisfying usage occasions. Cognitive loyalty implies a specific commitment to repurchase. At this stage, the consumer commitment is to the intention and the desire to rebuy. The final stage of Oliver's loyalty framework is the action loyalty, where intention created in the previous stage turns into greater willingness to act and overcome possible obstacles.
So, how do consumers develop brand loyalty? Individual fortitude is the degree to which consumer develops actually nurture against competition overtures. Product superiorities is the weakest form of loyalty. The consumer considers the product more superior and favorable than that of its competitors. Consumers with high level of fortitude in a low supported environment will develop a desire to rebuy the brand by self-isolating themselves from outside influences. Highly supported community could turn its members into passive acceptors of the brand by sheltering them from outside influences and nurturing the relationship with the brand. The strongest form of loyalty, or ultimate loyalty, is the most self-identified, where consumers find a natural match with the brand and its environment.
Some aspects of consumer consumptions are antithetical to loyalty. The best example is variety seeking, where loyalty is impossible to develop until no varieties are available to sample. Other reason for disloyalty is multi-brand loyalty, which is caused by 2 reasons. The first reason is because of how consumer matures, where new needs supplant the old. The second reason is based on the competitive innovation, where a new innovation fulfills consumers' needs more efficiently, which leads the conversation to switching incentives. In the cognitive level, also known as phantom loyalty, consumer only concern and compare the performance, directed only at cost and benefits. In the affective level, consumer will switch incentive when the attractiveness of alternative supplier is increased, therefore degrading the image of the current supplier. While in cognitive level, Although consumers are already in the stronger level, they still has not developed avoiding competitive brands intentionally. Thus, competitive messages and variation of product trial, such as free sample, coupons, or point of purchase promotion, could lead to the switching of incentives. As for action level, consumers still can switch because of creation or facilitation of dissatisfaction. From the study shown, a unit of negative disconfirmation has bigger effect on dissatisfaction than does the unit of positive disconfirmation on satisfaction.
In order to obtain the ultimate loyalty from customers, there are 5 criteria that we have to keep in mind. First, the product must have unique configuration that makes it superior to compete with other products, like Starbucks, who succeed to sustain its uniqueness. Second, a profitability size segment market of the firm's customers must find the product desirable, for example, Toyota's product. Third, the consumable must be subject to adoration, since customers adore a product that leaves a good experience to them, like Coke. Fourth, the product must have the capacity to be embedded in a social network, such as Amazon, to make the customers feel that they are the part of the market. Lastly, the company must be willing to expend resources to create, populate, and maintain the market through communication at the corporate or local levels of market.
Now, let's look at Starbucks, a worldwide brand which was said to beat competition in building customer loyalty. Starbucks have implemented many unique programs that keep the customers stay to their products, namely the seasonal favorites, national flavors, Instagrammable drink, or printing customer names on their products. To sum up, satisfaction is necessary to develop loyalty. Also, much consideration is necessary to build an optimal customer loyalty strategies. There are multiple obstacles to overcome, which are not easy, but in the end, conquering those obstacles will lead to a thriving business like the iconic